Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boys, the one, two, three count of Wrestling Pod, here to talk to you about everything that's going on in wrestling, and it's been a slow week. Yes,
Oh yeah.
sirree. I mean, we did have a TNA pay-per-view over the weekend. Was able to see bits and pieces of it, so the big piece of it.
Yeah.
Um, I do know. Oh, before we even get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment underneath all of our social medias and this YouTube episode. Be on the lookout because I have something
Oh yeah, that boy cooking.
coming this weekend. Yeah. I know Chris is probably gonna be Twitch streaming this weekend. Hell, tomorrow is your Twitch day, isn't it? We're
Uh
filming on Wednesday right now. So
yeah. Usually Thursdays I'm live.
okay.
Twitch.tv/Chaos King 245.
And then
Come out and say hi.
we got our boy Audie who is taking care of some family business, so he should be back soon. But until then, we are going to keep this thing rolling.
Keep it moving.
Oh, and we're also again filming this on Wednesday, so I might do a because Dynamite is on the TV.
Yeah.
I decided I'm
Oh,
going
did you get
to
Max?
yes.
Okay.
I decided I'm not gonna I'm going to set aside time so I can watch one thing of WWE and one thing of AEW. So my obviously I'm going to watch Raw because that's on Netflix. So bam, we
Yeah.
get that. So either on Wednesdays I'm gonna set some time to watch an AEW event, or Saturdays I'm gonna watch Collision. Can't do both days because I just have way too much going on. I have interviews that I'm doing. Check out Post of the Ring. Stuff
Post
is
of the
coming
ring.
soon.
It's coming.
So yeah, I just want to watch wrestling, and then I know I can watch TNA usually like a day or two after on YouTube. They usually have the full matches. So I'm trying to watch the Hardy Boys versus the Nemeth
And
brothers.
then it was, yeah.
We might as well just get right into it. Did you see the Jeff Hardy thing?
I did. The Willow, yeah.
I kept thinking that it was fake. So I kept was like, no, this isn't it. I was like,
Not bad. Jeff already hit, man. You know what's going on?
I know we keep saying that not too many people are welcome to the barbecue. We
Oh
need to
yeah.
stop leaving giving invites. Sorry, Jeff Hardy
Yep.
is welcome to the barbecue.
I think somebody even asked him, like, like Jeff, you come to the barbecue while he was like on the ring apron. He's like, for real? Like, yeah, man. I gotta find that video, but yeah, I did see that.
um, but over the weekend, we did have a TNA pay-per-view. You know, Trick Williams showed up after Joe Hendry beat Cesarian and Ego, Ethan Page. There was an SCU reunion,
Yeah. Finally,
which,
see my boy Scorpio Sky is alive somewhere. Somewhere.
goddamn, I can't wait for his contract to go up or like be done
So,
with. So
give me something. I just put my boy back on TV somewhere.
please. Um, we did have we have new TNA Tag Team Champions, Nick Nemeth and Ryan Nemeth. So I mean, congratulations to them, I guess.
Yeah.
Mike Santana powerbomb the ish out of Tasha Steele.
Yeah, I did see that.
And then like the biggest thing that happened was the Leon Slater incident at Ultimate X. Obviously, everybody has seen it so far.
Yeah.
And I can hear the TV, so I'm gonna turn it down a little bit.
Yeah, this was Mercedes screaming and running away.
But yeah, Leon Slater jumped off the top of the Ultimate X and crashed and burned.
Oh man.
A lot of people are upset at everybody involved in the match that didn't catch him. And real quick. I want to get your thoughts on it.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. Like, I think somebody had put that, when they go out there, they put their trust in, everybody involved in the match. And somebody said that, maybe Leon won't have that trust no more. Cause like I seen the bump and I was like, ooh, I hope this man is all right.
Yeah,
Thankfully he is.
because I feel
But
like he kept going in the match.
yeah, yeah. Shout out to him. Cause I would have stayed on the ground. I would have been like, y'all got this. But
um,
yeah, nah. I mean, stuff happened. I mean, it's part of the business, but we just need to be a little bit more careful, especially with spots like that.
yeah,
Like, just make sure everybody in place where they need to be if they're gonna do a spot like that. I mean, that's my opinion on it. I mean,
I
I'm
know.
just I'm just glad he all right.
Yeah, I remember when I was wrestling, I didn't even dive. I dove out of the ring, and no one caught me. And we didn't have padding; we just had cement. I
Yeah,
know I've told the story before, and it just I'm like, ooh, like
don't
when
do
it.
that yet.
Oh no, I kind of quit doing dives and or the flippy doodah dives. If I
Hmm.
did do a dive, I was doing a crossbody,
Yeah,
and that's like I remember Brian Alvarez talked something about that. And I sort of agree with him, but not even sort of. I do agree with Leon Slater doing his Swanton
Swanton.
450.
Yeah,
That leaves a lot of room for error.
yeah,
Just because you're jumping up and then you're going down in a pencil. And he did a rotation as well, so that's going to add on to like the speed and everything. And
yeah,
everybody was in spots, but they were kind of lined up,
yeah,
so it was just going to pop. That's why most of the time you see a lot of people do cross bodies.
yep,
So you're instead of going out, you're going across. So
yeah.
more people
More people can
can,
catch you. Yeah,
yeah. It's still like a shitty like spot and all, but a lot of people are. I know why people are upset, and I get it, and
yeah,
it's just, but it's also that was I wouldn't do like a front flip or a back flip because it's just too much to leave.
yeah. Too much room for error. Yeah,
Yeah, but again, we're happy that he's okay. He was able to
yeah.
finish the match. Moose is still the X Division champion. I thought there were weight limits for the X Division championship, but
Yeah,
I
you
believe
used to be,
that.
but that was years ago, apparently.
um, I mean, Bobby Lashley did held it too. So did Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle's the only person to hold every single title in TNA at one time.
At once?
Yes,
It
he
sounds
had
familiar.
the tag team, X
Yeah.
Division, and the heavyweight. I believe he won it in one night.
Oh my God.
He was the solo tag team champion too.
Yeah, Kurt Angle was also crazy stuff. This TNA run. I wonder why he loved that shit.
um, but yeah, shout out to Leon Slater. That was a crazy spot. It was a good, really good match from what I
Yeah.
saw.
The
Um,
Ultimate X match is one of my favorites.
yeah,
It's so different. It's so good.
I, I plan on watching a lot more TNA wrestling throughout the week. I can't watch it all, but
Yeah, I'm about to go on YouTube and check out some of this stuff.
yeah, it's really good. I think are they about to let MJF join?
And they about to this shit gonna get pushed out the freaking all in at this point. Bobby that stole his car. I'm surprised he out here.
I mean, look, the one thing about AEW is you can do crimes and you are not going to get in
Nah,
trouble.
immunity. Full immunity.
They got
Grand
more
Theft Auto,
immunity than
arson, kidnapping. Like,
breaking into people's houses.
I mean, three of those is Swerve. Three of them is Swerve. Shout out to Swerve.
Shout out to Swerve. Also, I'm gonna get to you Chris, because AEW is coming to Detroit, I
Uh,
believe
yeah.
next week.
Nah, week after. I think
Okay.
it's like May 13th, 14th,
And I
14th,
feel
14th, and the
like
15th.
they are pushing for another blood and guts match because I think it's about time.
Uh, yeah. I mean, Blood and Guts is usually like in June,
Yeah,
July-ish, but they didn't move everything around. We supposed to get Forbidden Door before that, but that's
that's
now in
true.
August.
But I will be trying to get you tickets when
Ooh,
we
say
get off of
less.
here.
Okay,
We'll talk about it.
okay.
Um,
You got. I was thinking about it. And I was like, ooh, money tight this month, but I'm trying to see.
and it's back to back Wednesday and Thursday, but I
Yeah.
think it's dealing with the NBA playoffs, which
Ah,
yeah, it's very I don't know, like the fact that they constantly have to switch because of the NBA playoffs.
yeah,
I feel like you either should go to TBS because you know that the ratings are gonna. We're not a ratings people,
yeah.
but
I don't care about all
it's
that.
playoff season.
Yeah,
My Pacers and my Pistons are in the playoffs. Screw the Knicks. But they always get, even with NFL, NHL, they always get
yeah.
the short end on the stick. Granted, we understand why. Those are the bread and butter of the,
The channel, yeah,
yeah. So I think this week's episode is actually, I don't know, there's something that's going with it. Um, so we have a very sad a very sad injury that went on. The EST is out for a few. She, I think, broke three of her fingers at
jeez,
WrestleMania.
yeah,
So she's gonna be out. She did say that when she comes back, she has some unfinished business. I really think that. Sorry, I'm trying to see what is going on with her business and MJF, but I think SummerSlam is going to be Bianca Belair versus Jay versus Naomi.
yeah.
Like
That,
everybody wants it to be like a singles match. It was like, no, we got them as a tag at WrestleMania. Give us a triple threat.
yeah. I mean, I'm trying to. I would think. I would think Naomi or Bianca wins Money in the Bank
Mm-hmm.
and cashes in before SummerSlam, and then somehow we get that triple threat. I'm for it,
Yeah.
but I'm
Ooh.
hoping Naomi gets some kind of championship run because she said she almost done, and I don't know if I'm ready.
Yeah. Like I completely understand why. Because she
Oh
said she
yeah,
wants to have kids and everything.
yeah.
And, you know, do we need more Usos running around? I guess so.
Don't matter. They already said Jay and Jacob's kids is like they can't ready to get into the business. I'm like, oh my god,
Yeah,
more.
like Jay's kid wants to be the next Dom and Rey Mysterio. Hopefully, Jay Uso doesn't become a deadbeat dad.
Oh, I don't see that. That'd be crazy though.
Um, Jacob's daughters, they love like Rhea.
Yeah,
Forget who else they said besides Naomi and Naya, which I mean those two are family,
family. Yeah, yeah,
but still it'd be really great to see their kids. Can I even think Ray Phoenix and no, exactly Penta's daughter? I feel like she's gonna be a wrestler as well, and it's gonna be amazing. Like it's now we're at the age where when we get like maybe 50 something years old, we're gonna be seeing their kids wrestle, and I'm like, that's dope.
yeah, yeah. That'd be cool to see.
Oh, do you know what Solo Sikoa's middle name is?
No,
Yokozuna.
yo, what the hell? Yo, that's sick. Wait, that's sick. Hold on.
Yeah, because you know
Is it on
how
the?
Stephanie McMahon
Stephanie
does
Man,
her.
yeah, yeah. I've seen clips of that episode. I
Like
think it
they
came
had
out.
everybody, Jacob, the Tongaloa, Tamatanga. I don't know why Sami Zayn was there, but
What do
he
you
was.
mean? He family.
I mean,
What
yeah,
you
I know
mean?
he's family, but who? What does he have? Like, oh yeah, us Canadians, eh?
Yeah, man. And they got that
Um,
picture.
I, everybody is shocked by Jacob being the one that pray over the food. The
I'm
food that they
not.
had was looked amazing.
Yeah, I was like, man, give me some of that Samoan cuisine.
I
Like,
saw there was a video on YouTube back in the day. They would do like the wrestlers on their off times. One of them was like Rey Mysterio, and he was showing off all his different masks. But the one
yeah,
that I
yeah.
really liked was Usos, and they were cooking. I tried to make the chicken that they cooked, but they don't. They're like, oh yeah, we just taste it, and that's how we know that we let the ancestors tell us. I'm like, look, I ain't got Samoan ancestry, so
No, that's old school.
yeah.
My
And
grandma
then
do that.
I
I'm
can
like,
do that with most foods like
yeah,
that I cook, but I can't do it with a something that I've never made before.
yeah, yeah. That's fair.
And then
Say we let the ancestors
I
ancestors guide us.
I refuse to make their fish dish because they make raw fish and just have mayonnaise. Can't do it. No, I'm not a mayonnaise person and I'm not a raw fish person.
True.
Oh, but if you want to know what else about that episode, you want to know what Jay and Jimmy's names were supposed to be?
Hmm. What were they?
Hmm?
What were they supposed to be?
Alpha and Sika.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
And everybody was like, no,
Nah,
we're not calling him Alpha and Sika.
Rikishi was crazy. Them my boys. Like, nah.
And
Mom
I was
said, nah.
like, Solo,
Suna.
Yokozuna, Satoa.
That man, he should do, bro. If he do that, he'll be over. I'm telling you, bro. I mean, he already he a little bit over, but he'll be
hey,
over
it's
the
about
moon
to
then.
be him and
Him and Jacob.
Jacob for the US title. Clock it.
Woo.
Watch
I don't
it.
know if I'm ready for that.
But
They,
going, what were you about to say?
I'm saying that ain't happening at Backlash though. I don't know what's going on
Yeah,
at
yeah,
Backlash.
yeah.
That car look crazy. I don't know.
It's
I don't know if it's good or bad yet.
I thought that they were going to do CM Punk and Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker.
Yeah,
But now they're saying that Roman Reigns isn't going to be back till June.
yeah. I'm like,
Uh,
what? They gonna make this to a SummerSlam match? Like, I hope not,
I,
because Punk need to be
when
Punk,
is
Punk need to be going after Cena. By that point,
when is Money in the Bank?
Money in the Bank is June 7th. So Roman gonna be back on June 6th. Get a match tomorrow night
Yeah, and
or
you know what?
whatever.
Screw it, I guess.
I mean,
But like, I don't know how I feel about these breaks in between. But
yeah,
he hasn't been a full-time wrestler in a while.
yeah, that's true.
So I mean, it
I
is.
mean, how sick would it be if we got Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins? If they're not gonna do the Roman Reigns Punk one yet.
They might do Punk and Sami Zayn versus them.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, I guess.
I
But how
mean,
Roman gonna feel about that?
I feel like during that match, another person's going to be intertwined. Becky
Yeah,
Lynch still needs to join. So we have Bane, the who is Penguin.
but yeah,
I forget who they're saying Seth Rollins is because he's
the
a
Joker.
yeah, he's that or the Riddler. And then we got Poison Ivy.
Yeah. I mean, the way
So
Becky was sounding, she just sounded a whole lot like Seth. I'm like, you might as well join him at this point.
that part.
And I hope. I know last week we was talking about Liver got dropped that title. Not the Becky Lynch.
Yeah, no, I don't want it to be Becky Lynch. No,
Not the
no.
Becky Lynch. No way.
Please let Bailey be so thick come out and cost
Save
her.
her. Yeah.
Cost
Save
Becky.
Lyra. Then they could do a match. And then Bailey beat Lyra clean.
Yep.
You know.
1,000% for that.
Yeah. Shout out to AEW now. Jay Lethal on my TV. That's one.
Yes.
That's one. I mean, it's ROH stuff, but I'm
I'm
gonna take it.
I'm still trying to figure out what the hell is Kip Sabian doing.
That man is just there.
Yeah, like he doesn't even wrestle anymore. And I know that's like Darius is one of his people. He loves Kip Sabian.
Oh yeah,
We want him to be shown. So like not just shown. We want him to have matches.
yeah. I want him to be in some kind of story, something, some character. That man just hanging around Christian.
Like, cool, you got so-called daddy issues, but
Yeah,
book
I think
up, you know.
everybody got daddy issues apparently on that show.
Uh,
Well, one way or another.
so I told you about Daniel Bryan and how he is having neck issues. So this is from Jamal. I'm gonna butcher this name. I'm so sorry. Naez from Metro. I have no inclinations right now or no desire to wrestle. The last 6 months of my career built up the AEW Wrestle Dream against John Moxley. I look at it now as a blessing because the 6 months leading into the last match were so hard on my neck. Uh, were so hard and my neck was so bad. And I mean, there's things I couldn't physically do. Basically, he just, his neck is jacked up.
Right.
In
If
his words, it's a wreck.
if that was the case, why they put the world title on him? You should just left it on Swerve.
Exactly. Like there's this thing with Tony. Supposedly, like when he has storylines in a linear fact or fashion, and he doesn't deviate. Like unless someone's hurt. Supposedly, Small Joe wasn't supposed to get the title.
Who was hurt?
MJF.
That's right.
And like that's one thing about both the WWE and AEW is that they tend not to deviate like from what they want.
Yeah.
WWE will do it on occasions, i.e., the Daniel Bryan uh, with him. And yes, I said Daniel Bryan because that's who he was in WWE. And Randy Orton and Batista.
Yeah.
And
Yes, movement.
then with Cody Rhodes, The Rock, and Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
So they're able to pivot, which I guess Triple H doesn't like the word pivot. It's, but I wish that they wouldn't be afraid to like, because we're going to have a steel cage match next week for the AEW title. Everybody wants Joe to win it.
That ain't gonna happen,
You're
unfortunately.
going to stay on Mox.
Yeah.
Perfectly fine with that. If Will Ospreay wins the Owen Cup and Will Ospreay is the one to take the title away. But
Me personally, I want Hangman to be the one, but that's only so we can get Hangman and Swerve again. I'm selfish, I know.
Oh, hello, yeah, you're a selfish bloke.
Yeah.
But
yeah, if Hangman not winning this tournament it's Osprey.
But then again, they should Daniel or Bryan Danielson should have.
Yeah, Danielson should not have won at all in. That last year? That was last year, right?
Yeah, it was last year.
Yeah. Because then he lost it at
Wrestle Dream.
Wrestle Dream to Mox.
Hmm.
That was the last time we seen the world title, by the way. That was damn near 8 months ago.
Hey, I'm just happy that we actually see the trios titles now. So
Yeah. I thought it was funny that the ops, like one win is just them winning the titles. I'm like, you gotta be, which is not true because they put them in squash matches like
hmm
for 3 or 4 weeks before they even got a title shot. So again, the rankings don't matter apparently. I
the,
don't know.
the rankings have been gone since the second week. Plus, like
Yeah,
what I did like about the Death Riders having it, even though they didn't show the titles, but they were actually a trios team.
yeah.
Like they need to bring back the actual trios division.
So they got no
Actually,
trios no more. They got all these factions and nobody like either going for singles titles or the tag titles.
yeah, like they barely have a tag team title picture.
True.
And speaking of tag teams, RIP to Metaphor.
I don't want to. I don't know why
Like
you brought that up. I don't like that.
I
I don't
love
like
how
that.
they broke them up without having them backstab each other. But Last Legend and Charge Action should have had the women's tag team titles. I don't know why they even combined the titles if they're not even
Yeah.
going to put them on NXT. Like you have so many brilliant women down at NXT. Bring back the NXT women's titles.
They got factions down there too.
Um,
Yeah. And even with that, I mean, apparently Liv Morgan got this big movie
mm-hmm.
deal that's supposed to be revealed next week. And she's requested time off. Like,
Going to be on Barbie too.
that's what it is.
I don't know. I'm just
Oh,
speculating.
I seen she was gonna be the new like in Spider-Man, like Gwen Stacy. Or she's supposed to be Gwen, not Gwenpool, but uh whatever. Is it Spider? I mean, not Spider
Spider
Woman.
Gwen.
Spider Gwen. That's what it was. Or Spider Gwen or a Black Cat from Marvel, which I think she might make a good Black Cat. I won't lie. She got like the
Yeah.
Catwoman,
Yeah, yeah,
Spider
yeah,
Man.
yeah. I know
Yeah,
Black Cat is. Yeah, yeah. If you guys want to hear us talk about, anime and comic books and video games,
yeah.
don't worry. Next week, we're going to be talking about anime, comic books, and, whatever the fuck we feel like, because
Yeah.
that is going to be our anything but wrestling edition.
Yeah, I got some animes to talk about because this season been kind of crazy
Hey,
stuff I'm watching.
I'm really getting annoyed with me catching completely up to these animes. Yeah, side note, everybody. Side note, real quick. And
Slow week, slow week.
One Piece. What the fuck? You said that you were going to be doing dubbed and subbed at the same time.
Is that not happening?
No, I
Oh
have
damn,
Crunchyroll. Why is it no dubbed?
damn.
Oh, that's going to be my rant for next week.
All right, save it.
And we are going to have, or we have some recent call ups from NXT, all from the women's division, which I'm perfectly fine with. Roxanne Perez, who should have been up a long time ago.
Yeah,
Julia and Stephanie Vecca. And my fiance needs to stop objectifying Stephanie.
is Stephanie called up?
I mean,
She had 2 matches on Raw so far.
yeah. And they have those patches now when people debut and they're gonna put them like inside of the card things that they have or whatever they got
Mm.
going on. Also, by the way, grown ass people, stop hoarding Pokemon cards. You're weird. The fuck?
I mean, I get it, man. They money. If I had the chance, I wouldn't hoard them, but you know,
Uh,
if I got them, I'll sell them.
But yeah, that's why because they wore the patches, so that's why everybody thinks that they've been called up. Um, yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
love
mean, I
it.
like Julia. I want to see that. That was 2 weeks away.
What?
Joe and Mox.
Oh,
That
it
was
was
next
2
week.
weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was next week. And, Nick Wayne's about to go and fight in the Super Juniors tournament in Japan, so that'd be cool. I think the last thing that we're going to talk about is very, very sad. Oh, okay, it is in 2 weeks.
Wait, am I crazy? In 2 weeks, they're gonna be in Detroit.
No, it says Chicago.
Yeah, no, I'm confused. I thought the Detroit show was on the 14th and 15th.
You guys might be the one before the pay-per-view or the week of the pay-per-view.
Oh, you might be right. The 21st and 22nd.
Is that yeah,
Because Double or Nothing is the 25th, Memorial
okay.
Day. So
So
man, you might be
yeah.
right. Yeah. Oh
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Sure, right there, 25th.
um so there supposedly will be no King of the Ring slash Queen of the Ring this year.
Ooh,
And I guess there's not going to be any War Games at Survivor Series this year.
ooh.
And
Maybe NXT will get the War Games this year. They could do that.
hear me out, hear me out. Team
But nah.
NXT versus Team TNA.
Ooh, big World Squad. Well,
Because
they're gonna have that too, but
and here's the thing. Here's why I keep thinking something like that's going to happen. You're not going to keep having the TNA World Champion come to like WWE events and get his like boot smoked.
yeah,
It's cool with like the WrestleMania thing, but he showed up on NXT last night and got beat up by the Dark State. Eventually, and Trick Williams came and attacked him
yeah.
at the end
That
of the pay-per-view.
rebellion. Yeah,
Eventually, TNA got to get like
yeah, yeah. Get fed
level
up.
up.
Yeah,
So you know, I'm calling it
yeah.
right now.
That's actually good. At Survivor Series TNA versus NXT.
Yep, I would post that right now, but with AEW going on, it's going to get lost in the sauce.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I'm calling it now. Y'all heard it here first. But at the end of the day, remember, we're just three not so wise men talking wrestling.
Old school.
But
If you know, you know.
is there anything else that we need to bring to the
Mm,
forefront of life?
nah. I mean, it's been a slow week. Raw was okay. Wasn't too much going on. AEW right now, been an all right show.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it. The
Yeah,
little stuff that I've been able to watch from my computer screen.
yeah, yeah. No, I think that's it.
All
Slow
right.
week, nice, simple.
Well, if no one told you they love you, guess what? Someone does love you.
It's probably Audie.
Yep.
He love you right now, spiritually.
He's loving you from afar. He is
Yeah,
sending you a virtual love hug. Let it happen. Just
yeah.
shh. If no one's told you that you're awesome, you've been watching this and you've been watching us blabber about stuff that we know nothing about, but we act like we do.
Yeah.
Um,
Welcome to the internet, baby.
Rey Mysterio had surgery.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be
Get
out
well
for a
soon.
while.
Get well soon, Ray,
Um,
but not not too soon now. I don't need you main event Raw no more times this year.
and at that, again, be on the lookout for Post of the Ring. I got a couple interviews coming up. People like Chico Adams,
Chico.
Leon Ruffin, uh, Kay Toomer, the
Oh, okay.
creator of Fat Jitsu.
Yeah, yeah,
Just
yeah, yeah, yeah.
you got a
That's some
lot coming up.
cool stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Be
be
on
on
the
the
lookout.
lookout. And at that, watch Chris tomorrow on Twitch if he's live.
Yeah. Twitch.tv/Chaos King 245. I'll be there, trust. Oh, tomorrow I'll be selling drugs in the game. Sorry. I got it. I forgot. Thursdays is our me and my boy Uni. We go into schedule one. You know, we try to become drug empire
Is that a PC
kingpins.
game?
It is. It is.
I might.
Okay.
I got to jump on a PC game. I
Yeah.
got my
And
controller and everything.
that one is hilarious. It's not even like crazy like graphically. So it's
Yeah.
not like you gotta have like a high end PC to run that one, but it is hilarious. And it is a good time.
Okay. Well, maybe I'm gonna start selling drugs too
Yes, sir. Join us.
on a PC as a game.
Yeah. I'm real
Don't
life.
come after me.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do
do drugs.
drugs. I'm
Don't
an
sell drugs.
L7. I'm a square. Look.
Like a rectangle, but all right. There you go.
It's still a rectangle,
Yeah,
just
still the
small.
right.
But you guys get it. We are out of here. Everybody have a good night, and we will see you next
Next
week.
week. Peace.
Bye.